Is the feeling the secret? Is it? Is it the secret? I'm going to go into this in more detail in this video because I know that I've consciously manifested, even when I didn't actually feel it, but from a place of only focusing on what it was I was affirming to myself. It's the thought that manifests. That is a secret, and this is why. Before I go into that, hello everybody, I'm Natalie and welcome to my channel. It's so lovely to have you here. This channel, As the Pennies Drop, is all about creating a life you love, deserve and desire. And I'm here to guide you to creating this life. So if you would like to find out more about me or my coaching solutions that I offer, then you can just click the link below in the description box or email me at natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com. Okay, so let's get back to the video. So is the feeling the secret? Have you tried before to conjure up a feeling of the wish desired only to feel totally exhausted from it? Now, I'm not saying that the feeling isn't important. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm going to explain why it isn't necessary and that you can, as I have, manifest what you want without the feeling of it. Now, I've done this with money, I've done this with my business, and I've done this with specific persons. So I know this to be true based on my experience. So let's get back to basics here. What is the first thing you do when you want something? It's not thinking about the feeling of it, it's the thought. It's the thought, it's just a thought. So when you think a thought repeatedly over and over and over again, these then become your dominant thoughts. And it's these dominant thoughts that create, when done on a repetitious cycle on a daily basis. So whatever you are dominantly thinking is what you will therefore then be feeling. The thoughts create the feeling, and this is the state that you want to be getting into. Whether it is a wanted thought that creates the feeling or an unwanted thought that creates an unwanted feeling, this is going to be your state. And this is why affirmations are so, so powerful. Now, when it comes to affirming, you don't just want to pick any thought or any affirmation. You want to pick what feels easy and natural to you. And I've shared this in a lot of my videos because it is so much easier to affirm based on what words that you would use that feel the most natural for you. And that is when you can get a thought and you can then naturally and instinctively repeat these thoughts in your mind. It's when it is natural for you. Now, depending on the state you are coming from, your emotional state will therefore depend on how much effort you will need to put into this. And that is true. However, you want to minimize the effort by creating affirmations that feel good, that feel natural for you. So, for example, I talk about using intentions with affirming when I think about affirming a specific person. And it is that makes it feel more natural for me. So it becomes effortless for me. So if you're in a state of feeling sad and alone and single, saying I'm happy, I'm in a loving relationship with my specific person, is probably not going to make you feel good. But if you say, I intend to feel happy today, I intend to be in a loving relationship with my specific person, it will sound more natural and therefore more effortless. So you want to pick what feels nice to you and nice to repeat, and that sounds natural to you. And then your only job is to repeat these affirmations. When you get up in the morning, you get the chance to choose how you feel. So if you're choosing negative things or focusing on your affirmations, you're either going to be in a good state or a negative state. So you get to choose how you look at the day and wonder, what is going to happen to me today? Or is it going to be, God, I've got another day to get through? Everything is a choice. But what is happening is either way, you are choosing your identity. As soon as you wake up, you are choosing the identity of what you're going to experience that day, of who you will be seeing yourself as that day. So when we are wanting to manifest, we're wanting to keep ourselves busy. The easier we have these loops in our mind, these repetitive loops, the easier it is to just get on with our day and to affirm more. And the more you can do that, the more you can focus on having a good day and doing things that you enjoy and living your life, the less you will actually be thinking about the manifestation, and the more it will become effortless and easy and natural. And the reason why is because you'll be stepping into this new version of the person that has their desire. So when you're with your specific person in a relationship, think about it. You don't think about them all the time. You've got a busy life. You've got friends, you've got family to think about. You know, you may have the odd thought about them throughout the day. You may message them occasionally throughout the day. So when you've managed to remain faithful to these new thoughts, these affirmations, these intentions, whatever feels right for you, the less you will need to do them, because you are now becoming that person that is that identity that has their desire. And yes, in the beginning, you may start to feel a bit obsessed about doing the work, and lots of people do. But don't stop. And it doesn't stop getting you your desire, because the more you do it, the more natural it will become, the easier it will become, the easier these affirmations will just flow through your mind, whether that's daydreaming about them, whether that's thinking about past memories, whether that is just affirming what it is that you're wanting. And when you repeat these over and over again, it will become more natural. And then any opposite thought that you get, you'll just be saying, no, I'm not having that today. And you'll just go back to repeating and remaining faithful to what it is you are wanting. And this will develop the feeling. This is where we then create the feeling. This creates a state of you being the version of what it is that you are desiring, because you will have shifted into this new identity and you will have shifted to a new personality. And this is what it means when it says feeling is the secret. The thought, the feeling, or your current state is all the same. It all comes from within. So you start with the thought, you repeat that thought, the feeling then comes, the shift then happens, and there you have your manifestation. So you really only need affirmations, and then allow it to all unfold. I really hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. Let me know what you think. Share with me your comments. Like, share, and subscribe if you think this will help other people too. And I'll be back very soon. Much love to you all.